Hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm having issues with the camera, but this was such amazing reading that I did not want to start over because it was really important. So I'll do my prayer again and go right into the reading. Um, so here we go. I, Sunshine, stand before the divine and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this reading. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirits, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome, and I am always grateful. Thank you for assisting us on our highest possible path. All right, so here we go. The golden solar dragon helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated, becoming an inspired leader. So, this dragon comes from Helios, and it is Helios is known as the gateway. Is known as the gateway of the between the universe and the source that all is, or Great Spirit. So, when this and Helios is also known as the sun beyond the sun. Um, in any case, when this dragon shows up, it's asking you to find balance in your life. So listen to your inner knowing or your inner wisdom. Dare to lead. So we will be able to speak your truth, speak about your spirituality. Oftentimes we are uncomfortable or scared to actually talk about those things in fear of what someone else might say. But this dragon is saying, stand up and speak your truth. Okay? Stand up and speak your truth. Being a leader in a masculine and walking in your masculine power is often talks about you being the protector and I'm sorry, I'm listening. Being a protector and standing up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. Now, you also have the tracker card. And the tracker card asks you to focus on your intent and your passion, to put that into one thing rather than being all over the place. So when you are in search of something, you don't search for multiple things at one time. So if you're trying to find the answer to something, you're trying to find something specific, you're going to focus on that one thing because that's what matters at the moment. That means being present, right? If you are all over the place, you are not present. You're not going to find the one thing you're looking for if you're looking for multiple things at a time. Okay? I ask you to be single-minded, and that it's really important. What's really important in your life right now. So that's what you focus on. That one thing right now. Be present in the moment. Okay? Let everything else go. All right? So that's really, really important. Now, as you are leading, you are leading and searching for that one thing, right? That's where the abundance shows up. So the sacred buffalo or bison, it says, the sacred buffalo cloaked me in your wisdom. Now, this dragon talked about wisdom, and then your buffalo, talked about wisdom. So you know that is not a coincidence. That is purposeful. That is important. Okay? Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Guess what, guys? First, we all have storms, right? We all go through different things. And sometimes our storm seems like it's the biggest storm ever, and somebody else might look at it and be like, really? But it's not important what they think. What's important is what you do to get through it, right? Now, you are protected through the storm, so you are good. The beautiful thing about this, it says, fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. When you stay in gratitude, right? When you stay in gratitude, you are leave yourself open for the abundance to come in. So you're grateful for the small things so the big things can show up, right? So each thing, because sometimes, things might seem small, that's really big. And I'll share with you that I actually, and I might have shared this before, but it comes to me now to share it again in any case. So my friend offered me gas money, and I'm like, I'm good. Well, that particular day I said, yes, I'll take that today, right? Because if you're always turning away your blessings, you are not open to receive the other ones that come in, right? And you have to remember too, guys, that sometimes when we turn away our blessings, we're actually blocking the other person's blessings because that's what they're supposed to do, right? Sometimes we keep them from being able to do what they're supposed to do. In any case, I said no. I said, yes, I'll take it. And then I didn't remind her about it, right? And so not reminding her about it was me blocking her blessing. Okay, so when she came back and was like, you didn't remind me, and I was like, okay. Now, we let ego get in the way all the time of our blessings, okay? And so when you have someone that loves for you and cares for you, or someone that is offering you help, don't be afraid to accept it. And if you accept it wholeheartedly, meaning if they offer it and then they forget to give it to you or whatever, don't be afraid to say, hey, don't forget about the gas money or whatever. Now, flash forward, because this was a lesson for me. The universe was like, okay, you didn't take it, let me give it to you again, because you're constantly asking for abundance and prosperity. Sometimes it does not come in form of cash money. Sometimes it comes in form of somebody blessing you in a different way, or blessing you with the very thing that you need. Okay? So you can't put a value on that, right? That the value is limitless. That's how big that abundance is. So a friend of mine, I did a service. And this was, us sharing something. So I did it, no biggie. And then they was like, well, let me give you gas money. I'm like, no, I'm good. And they start fussing. I was like, okay, let me pull over so you can put gas. And so when I was sharing that with my friend, she was like, okay, here you go. So she gives me the lesson that I completely missed, which was, if the universe gave me that another opportunity to receive that blessing, right? That abundance. But I was blocking her blessing from her being able to bless me, right? So if we can't accept the small gifts that the universe gives us, how are we supposed to accept the big ones? So abundance comes in all forms, not just money. It comes in form of exactly what you need when you need it. So don't turn away your blessings. If somebody's offering to help you, allow them to help you. A lot of times it comes from people that we least expected. Sometimes from people we don't even want it from. You're like, I can't believe they gave me that information I needed. How dare they? But that's what it feels like, right? Don't turn away or block your blessings. Be open to receive and stay in gratitude. And as you are in gratitude for the many blessings, things as simple as the ride, the gas, Simple things. It leaves you open for the many more blessings and prosperity that are flowing in your direction. Do not cut off the flow. Okay, I have to share that because sometimes we miss it. Even I miss it from time to time, and I have to be reminded, hey, you asked for this, here it is, right? So flashing forward, you got the high priestess, and the high priestess is I'm sorry, is receptive, intuitive. It is represents your spiritual connection. Okay, if you notice the black and white, the um the balance, right? And then you have all of this amazing, and she's sitting on his book, the knowledge. The knowledge is there, all right? She's holding a scroll, and so she's holding information, right? That you have that information. Okay, so this card is showing up for you to tell you to tune in. Okay, tune in to your connection. When you're tuned in, you're not blocking your blessings. When you're tuned in, right? We miss the abundance when we're not tuned in. We're in search of something, right? You're in search of something. It's here. Remember to the connection. Don't be, and it's funny that you got these two cards, and the reason that it's funny because the Five of Pentacles is literally like you feel like you're you feel like, oh, why am I being forsaken, right? You're not noticing the blessing that's right there. Like I'm in need. All of your needs are being met. You're just only paying attention to one thing. But when you are tuned in and connected, you will not miss it. So today, guys, today be the leader, right? Hold your head up high, walk in your purpose, be confident in what you are set out to accomplish, okay? You are focused on that one thing, right? What is important right now in this present moment, and that's where you're headed, okay? And while you're on that journey today, right? While you are headed toward that one thing, stay in gratitude so that your abundance shows up for you and you are easily able to see it. You're easily able to see it because you are connected. You are tuned in, okay? And that way you're not blocking your blessing. That way you actually notice it and you see it, okay? So you're not feeling left out. You're not feeling like you are in despair, okay? Know that your timing is divine. Everything is in order just as it is supposed to be today, okay? So if you get in that moment and you feel like, woe is me, woosah, take a deep breath and inhale all of the love and light, all of the abundance that is coming to you, and exhale that fear and that doubt and that worry. That worry, that fear is sending a cancellation notice that you can't afford. Why? Because you got purpose and you got somewhere you need to be. So I hope that you enjoyed this beautiful reading. If you would like a personal reading, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I will happy to help you there. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved, and that's such a beautiful